welcome to episode 23 and episode 1 of the second season at Aston Martin. You join us just after the final race in Abu Dhabi where we've got the end of season board review. As you can see, final position 8th. We completed that, as you can see. We didn't score points, and the long-term objective in 50% of the races, we only scored them in 3, but that's the target season of 2024, so something to work towards long-term. End of season as well, we have gone down a little bit in the team rating and the constructors and the drivers, but also the heritage has gone up, so there is something to shout about here. Team rating, not so good. Board confidence is high, as you would expect, and we've got a $1.5 million team bonus. Fantastic stuff. Right, it is the 31st of December. We're just about to pop the champagne corks for New Year's Eve, and both our drivers are gone. Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll's contracts have run out. So, we need a couple of drivers. Now, Fernando Alonso is now a free agent, so he's now interested in joining us, as is Pierre Gasly. So, first one is going to be Fernando Alonso. We're going to propose a contract. This is where it's going to get very interesting. Now, we're on 5 million, I believe, at Alpine. So we're going to match that. We're going to, well, we'll go a little bit higher. We're going to go 6 million. 6 million. He's going to be in car 1. We'll give him 2 seasons. And we'll give him a starting bonus, because we know they like a starting bonus. We're going to give him a starting bonus of 1 million. So this is Fernando Alonso in car 1. Pierre Gasly has turned us down a couple of times. I'm determined to get that deal over the line. Let's see what we can do with Fernando Alonso. Proposal has been sent. He's declined 6 million. We're going to go back. We're going bigger. We're spending money on 2 drivers this season. 3 drivers, actually, because I've got a reserve driver that I want to be coming in. We're going to give him 8.5 million. Send the proposal. His patience is high. He's happy with car 1. He's happy with the salary. He's happy with everything. Fernando Alonso, my friend, welcome to Aston Martin. What a guy. What a guy. El Plan. Right, Fernando Alonso is in, looking resplendent in the Aston Martin green. The next man we're going to have a look at is Pierre Gasly again. So this is where we are with Pierre Gasly. We need to improve something. I can't pay him more than Fernando, can I? I'm going to pay him a little bit more. I'm going to give him 9. I'm going to give him a 1.5 starting bonus. And if he doesn't accept this, then I think we've got to really consider if there's anybody else out there that we would prefer. So 1.5 million. And I'm tempted. I'm going to take that away. Let's see if a simpler contract might work for Pierre. It did. We've got Pierre Gasly. Our new driver lineup at Aston Martin contains 2 85 rated drivers, and it's time to get excited because those 2 drivers, Fernando Alonso and Pierre Gasly. But are we done there? I hear you ask. I hear you ask that question. Well, no, we are not, because there is one more driver I would like to get in, and this is the young gun. This is the man who is going to take us in a few years' time. He's got 2 fantastic drivers to learn off of, one of the older era, one of the newer era, but one of the very much of a new era is a man who I particularly like in real life and who I would like to see give it a go. I do like Antonio Giovinazzi, it must be said. Oscar Piastri, everybody's been on about him recently. We're not going for Oscar Piastri. The man we're looking at is not Theo Pourchaire, it's not Nick De Vries. The man that we're looking at is Felipe Drogovic, the young Brazilian driver. We're going to propose a contract as the reserve driver. And we'll just offer him a salary of 150,000. Let's see what happens here. We've obviously got to get rid of Nico Hülkenberg. And that's not quite worked. We've had a sip of water. We're back around the table again. Well, my friend Felipe, let me say to you, we will give you 4 seasons at Aston Martin as the reserve driver. 4 seasons, and we will give you 500,000 salary. Let's see. Does he like the idea of this, Mr. Theo Pourchaire? He does. He's not so keen on the 4 seasons, but obviously not a fantastic choice in music, it must be said there. But Nico Hülkenberg will be gone. 2 million that's cost us to break that contract. But our fantastic new driver lineup at Aston Martin, if this is not getting them juices flowing for the new season. Fernando Alonso in car 1, Pierre Gasly in car 2, and Felipe Drogovic as the reserve driver. Fantastic stuff. Pre-season preparation is next up. Or is pre-season preparation next up? Because we've just spotted this man, Simone Resta. Now, this man is the technical chief. He'd be a massive improvement on what we've already got. So we're going to talk to Mr. Simone Resta, and we're going to have a little chat, see if he fancies joining us here at Aston Martin. We'll give you 2 seasons, we'll give you £1 million. We'll give you £1 million. How does that feel? 2 seasons and £1 million, he's not really interested in that. He thinks he wants a bit more than that. So we'll go 3 seasons, and let's have a look what we could go for. We'll put you on 1.75 million, Mr. Simone Resta. How does that sound to you, my friend? He doesn't like the salary. He doesn't like the salary, this man. Simone Resta. He wants a little bit more. We'll give you an Aston Martin as well if you will come and replace Andrew Green. I'm sorry, Andrew Green. 2.25 million for Simone Resta as technical chief. 3 seasons. He's still not liking that. He's still not liking that. Interesting times here. Let's have a little look at what he's on in terms of a contract. He's on 1.6. He's on 1.6, right, so we will again go back to Simone Resta. Because there's the other guy is T. Chuang. I'm not too keen on Ben Watkins. I think for the money, I think if we're going places, this is the guy we want. We will offer you, I'm going to offer you 3 million, 3 seasons. Simone Resta, my friend, you know you want to join us. You want a starting bonus as well, I see. You want a starting bonus. We'll give you a starting bonus of 500,000. He's a tough man. He drives a tough bargain, Simone Resta, at this moment in time. We're going to get that to 500,000 for the starting bonus. We're investing. We've saved some money up. And we're going to go for 3.5 million. A little bit over that, just to make it look a bit more presentable, for Simone Resta. Do you fancy coming to Aston Martin? The question is, 3 seasons. He's happy with everything. Simone Resta, welcome to the team. What a guy. New technical chief, 3 new drivers. Does it stop there? It does stop there. Right, welcome to the new season. It's time to review this year's regulations, manage the team's engine and negotiate new obligations with sponsors. So let's get stuck into this one. Sponsor obligations, merchandising, what we are. Pre-season cost minus 10 million income per race. That's fair enough. Factory events, that's not too bad. What else we got? Driver appearances. Pierre Gasly has got 7. I think we could probably do with Fernando Alonso doing a little bit as well. That makes sense. I think we pretty much leave it at that. Race hospitality, I'd like to get a bit of that in there if we possibly could. Let's get two of them race day hospitalities in, and race simulator event, purely because I'd like to go to one of them as well. So that all works for us, and I think we're pretty happy with that. So we'll confirm all that. Sponsorship value $90 million. What a time to be alive. Right, season objective is 8 for above. That's not very ambitious, but there we go. Balance, we're looking pretty decent. We've got 20 million in the bank, which we're happy with. Technical wise, I'm going to be interested to see if we've got the research for this, if we've improved the car. I'm very much hoping we have. I'm hoping we've got a more competitive car, because we've certainly got some more competitive drivers. We're well under the cost cap, and fastest lap bonus, nothing's really changed in terms of the regs. So that's fantastic. Right, powertrain manufacturers, we've saved some money up for this. So this is a big, big decision. We can go for Ferrari, Renault or Mercedes. Power, Red Bull powertrains, 100% power. Wear resistance is not as good as the Ferrari. I'm looking across fuel efficiency, gearbox durability, ERS durability. The ERS is not fantastic with the Red Bull powertrain, but everything else seems a little bit better. So I think we're going to go for the Red Bull powertrain. We're going for a Red Bull powertrain, definitely. I trust Christian Horner to make the right decisions, and we're going for that. Red Bull powertrain sorted, everything looking decent. Let's get stuck into the rest of it. So have we got a new ATR period started yet? We have. We've got a new ATR period. We'll get into that now. Internal car report, right. This is going to be interesting. Let's have a look. Internal car report. car parts development. Let's have a look. How is our car looking on the grid? As soon as I push E, I should find this out. I'm hoping we are better. We're still good in the low speed cornering. We're not brilliant. Our top speed's actually improved a little bit, so that's fair enough. I think we've got a better car this year so far, but I'm going to get stuck into some of the design now, and then we'll get towards the race weekend. We're not going to be showing the race weekend on this episode. That's going to be on the next episode. But yeah, this is looking a little bit more positive. Right, people, new designs before the start of the season. New underfloor, new front wing, new rear wing, all aimed at increasing that top speed and acceleration because we just didn't have that last season. They're all aimed at that. They'll all be getting ready before the first Grand Prix of the season. We might even be able to get 3 more designs done as well. So we'll have a quick look at that. So stick with us. We'll fast forward now and see what else we've got to do before we get into Bahrain. Right, guys, I need to talk you through. We've had a very, very busy pre-season, and the upgrades we've done on this car, get excited for the new season. We know we've got 2 fantastic drivers now. We know we've got a fantastic reserve driver. As staff have improved, Ben Mitchell's gone up a couple of points. Simone Resta's developed since we've just had him this short time in the team. Roberta Pellegrini, we've still got a very much a soft spot for, and she's doing well as well. Facility-wise, let's have a quick look at this. We're upgrading the memorabilia room. We've upgraded the team up. We've upgraded the boardroom. We're upgrading everything. Helipad's been upgraded. We can fit a bigger helicopter in the Aston Martin HQ now as well. Car development facilities, we've not really touched this bit at the moment, but we're upkeeping it pretty fine. But if, as far as things looking so good and looking so fine, have a look at the car. Car analysis. My word, people, we push E. We are a far better car this season. 7th on top speed. Acceleration, we're improving as well. Low speed cornering, we're always good at. Medium high speed, still working on improvements. As DRS top speed, 7th on the grid. Acceleration is something we're looking to improve. We've still got another couple of developments coming in that'll be coming in the few days after the Bahrain Grand Prix. So we'll 2 or 3 races in, we're going to have a big jump in performance again. As brake cooling and engine cooling is something we need to monitor, but we've got 2 very experienced drivers now in this team. We are going to get a few more bits manufactured before the weekend as well. We're not going to go into the race today. I hope you've enjoyed that pre-season episode. People, get ready for a big, big second season at Aston Martin. Leave a comment down below. Where do you think we're going to finish in the Constructors' Championship? And also, who do you think is going to be the better driver? Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly? Which one of those 2 are going to be the main drivers this season? And also, who is going to win the Drivers' Championship? All those questions to be answered in a fantastic Season 2, and I hope to see you for the first race of the season in Bahrain.